Here's my audience, my mom, my sister, and my dad.
Okay. 9/11, Ground Zero. Ground Zero is one of the most significant places in American history and is a prime example of how Americans can go stronger through devastation. In sixth grade, my sixth grade teacher showed us a video of the 9/11 attacks. When 9/11 happened, I was only 6, 7 years old, so I don't remember it very well. But I saw firefighters helping, and it really inspired me to become a firefighter. Seeing that video in sixth grade made me realize that helping people is what I want to do. So in that class, a student asked if, on that day, if we were safe from the terrorist attacks, and my teacher said that the Army would protect us. And then I asked, why were there firefighters? And she said that they just wanted to help. And hearing that made me realize what it truly meant to be an American. To help anyone in need is what it means to be an American firefighter. And since that day, Ground Zero has been a reminder of how Americans can rise above terror. Now, anything I say won't portray the amount of terror and devastation that we all experienced that day, but hopefully I can give you an idea of how that day and how Ground Zero is such a significance to us as Americans and our American culture. Now, Ground Zero used to be, in the 2-3 years preceding after 9/11, was just a pit of steel and concrete rubble. Today, we are building a completely new World Trade Center to show how America has grown since that day. Another thing at Ground Zero is they have walls of names of the men, women, and children, police, firefighters that were lost and killed that day. We'll never forget them and what they did for us and what they went through. Remembering them will show future generations what it means to be an American. And myself, I consider those 3,000 names heroes to all of America throughout all time. Since 9/11, we've fought terror in all forms, trying to help other nations and countries fight terror and learn how to learn from loss and devastation. Ground Zero is not only a reminder to Americans, but also the rest of the world how terrible terror can be. But it can also show what we've done since 9/11. It shows the rest of the world how we can rise above anything. And that shows a lot about our culture. New York suffered the worst loss, but we all suffered loss that day, and we have risen to the challenge and become stronger since then. We've become more united as a nation, and with the building of the new World Trade Center, the remembrance of those who fell, and our continuation to fight terror wherever it may be. Ground Zero will always be a remembrance of the pain and agony anyone can suffer on just a regular Tuesday morning, out of the blue, out of nowhere. However, as Americans and American culture, we can only grow from the worst things in life. As Americans, we will always fight terror in all forms. Americans know how to face terror and make its point invalid. Our ability to grow from 9/11 shows us and the rest of the world what America truly is. As Americans, we will overcome, we will fight, and we will succeed. God bless America.